Welcome to Season 3 of The Short Score, the Team Roping Journal's weekly news update show, where you can find the latest on the sports leaders from the jackpot world of the USTRC and the World Series of Team Roping to the pro rodeo ranks. I'm Chelsea Shaffer.
And I'm Kaitlin Gustave.
And we'll be your hosts. This episode of The Short Score is brought to you by the Cinch Timed Event Championships, March 13th through 15th at the Lazy E Arena in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Last year, we got to see Justin Thigpen, the International Professional Rodeo Association superstar, stun the field and take $107,000 back to Georgia. This year, Thigpen will be back to defend his title against the likes of Eric Rogers, Casey Jones, Clay Smith, Kyle Lockett, and more. You can be there to see all the action over 5 rounds, plus get the VIP experience on us. Visit lazyetec.com to book your tickets for sure and take a gamble on our Road to CTEC 2020 VIP sweepstakes at theteamropingjournal.com. Hey, Kaitlin.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2020 edition of The Short Score.
Season 3.
Season 3. This is year 3 of this adventure. So that's fun.
Exciting.
It's exciting.
More to come.
More to come. We've been at this. I can't believe y'all have been listening to us for 3 years.
And want more.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, maybe you don't. I don't want to get too bold, but
a few people do.
You keep listening.
Some of the comments we get, they want more.
Yeah, glad we can fill your space, fill the silence in your drive. So that's what we're here to do. Now, we have... the Short Score is usually just our news update episode, so that's what this one's going to be in true to form. So, Kaitlin, what do we got going on?
Well, to start off, we have to acknowledge that, or we have to, talk about the Cinch Timed Event Championships. Our sweepstakes, the Road to the CTEC 2020 sweepstakes. You can hashtag that. Go online. It's on our website. We'll be posting on social media. You have a chance to win. One winner will receive club-level tickets to all 5 performances, VIP parking pass, 2 Chuck Wagon tickets, and Lazy E's signature Yeti cooler filled with Cinch Jeans products.
Guys, have you ever been to the timed event? Caitlin hasn't yet, because I always steal that trip and mark it off as my must-travel of the year. But the timed event is an absolute blast. It is a marathon. If you love timed event competition, it is absolutely a marathon. VIP parking passes are super handy because it gets you into the lot that's closest to the cantina, so you get in and out because the traffic can be a little hectic there. The Chuck Wagon tickets are a huge perk. Whoever I'm traveling with, it's usually Cinegeny or somebody like that, we compete for who gets the best steak at the Chuck Wagon because there's like 12 wagons.
I could see that.
And, I've won every time. My steaks are always, I draw better than everybody else. But there's really delicious cooking, great breakfast. You can't beat it for sure. So make sure you go to our website, teamropingjournal.com. You'll find the sweepstakes forums just kind of scattered across the site everywhere you look. So stand by. We'll have lots of previews. Caitlin's going to get the list of timed event competitors up on our website this week. So you'll get to see who's competing. I know Justin Thigpen, the beast from the East, he's back again. So it'll be fun to watch.
Super exciting. And don't forget, we can't forget the dates of that. It's March 13th through the 15th. So mark it on your calendars. Even if you don't win this sweepstakes, you should probably still get some tickets and head over to the Lazy E Arena. And moving on, which there's no standings right now. Team Roping has not kicked off at Odessa, but Odessa has begun. And that's the first big rodeo of the year. So super excited to see who's going to win. So we'll stand by and keep you guys updated on what's going on at Odessa. We're getting to see a lot of new teams, though, cracking out for the first time at Odessa. That was the biggest story of the year on our website. You all love partner drama. That's wild. You guys are totally into the partner drama game, which we're glad you are because it gives us something to write about when we get the day sheets from the PRCA. So, notably, Clay Trine and Jake Long, they're not a new team because we all watch them rope with the NFR, but they're a new team for 2020 as far as this is the first regular season that they'll rope together. Cody Snow and him and Wesley Thorpe had a great NFR, but he's going to rope with Paul Eves this year. We're not going to give you the whole list, but there's quite a list. Check it out on teamropingjournal.com. A few notable things, though, that I'm looking at. Ty Blassingame and Cody Hintz, they made the finals back, I think, in 2010 together. They're roping again. Britt Smith and Jake Smith. Jake,
cracked out with Clay back when they were both rookies. Now he is roping with his little brother, Britt. For years, people have been saying that Britt is like the next coming of Clay Smith. He's amazing to watch rope. He's been around his big brother is watching them kick butt. So now he is cracking out. So I'm excited to see him rope.
And watch out for that gray horse of his, too. I know when at the Denver qualifier, they were up here roping, and there's people posting on our Instagram and Facebook asking if that was Clay Smith's horse. No, that is Britt Smith's horse.
Yes, so funny
and Clay
story.
would like him.
Yeah, Clay said, Clay, do you have your other gray out in Vegas too? And he said, that's not my other gray, that's my brother's gray. And that horse, I know Clay did get on him to win third at the BFI a couple years ago when Marty got hurt. And that horse is super cool, so it'll be really fun to watch. I'm sure Jake's got that roan horse he's ridden for a really long time. He helps on at the timed event with him. So they're going to be a really fun team to watch this year. Clint Summers is heading, so that's another. We know Clint heads really well, so he's going to be heading for Douglas Rich, who is an East Coast guy, Central States kind of guy. I think he's from Illinois or Indiana.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah, for Douglas Rich. At Douglas Rich, he's an American qualifier. So, oh, man, Colby Lovell told me that there's a really cool story between his partnership with about Jared Fillmore. But he said they're going to win something and we'll talk about it. So stand by, but Jared Fillmore's a young kid, I believe from Utah, that is now Texas-based, and he's roping with Colby.
Awesome. So many new teams.
Yep, absolutely. So it's going to be a fun year. Check it back. We will definitely have all the updates from Odessa on our website. That's Kaitlin's job.
I will be on it. I've been refreshing my page, even though I know team roping hasn't even started yet.
Perfect. Glad to have it.
Also, just so you know, this week we're going to kick off our first episode of The Score for Season 3, and that's with Tate Kirchenschlager coming hot off of the NFR, and Chelsea talked to him at the Denver qualifier. It was a really great conversation. I got to sit in and listen to it, so I hope everyone enjoys that one. That'll be Thursday.
Yep, we have Tate. I really enjoy talking to Tate. Man, I was looking through some old pictures back in 2011, a photo shoot that we did the first year I worked for Spin to Win. And I found pictures of Tate that his big cousin Dakota brought him to a photo shoot with us. So Tate, we usually invite people who we think are going to make the NFR here pretty quick or have made the NFR to our photo shoots. That was always our deal. So back in 2011, we thought Tate was going to make the finals when we invited him to our photo shoot. It took till 2019, so we kind of talk about the trajectory of Tate's career in this interview, and I think it's pretty valuable for everybody that wants to make it and wants to figure out how to make it.
Awesome. And Chelsea, what is this Breeder's Guide that we've got coming?
That I've been telling people about on Facebook. The Breeder's Guide, I'm looking at our list. We've already got a big list of breeders who have signed up to be part of it. It is the first ever Team Roping Journal Breeder's Guide. Because of the emergence of the rope horse market, and obviously this is nothing new, but the huge bull market that we're in right now. There's such a surge. Rope horses are at a premium. People are starting to breed their own, start to breed for working cow horses and hope maybe they end up with a head horse or a heel horse here and there. So we are going to be profiling the top breeders in the industry. We're going to be letting people know about their services, about the stud fees, just kind of giving people a bigger understanding of what is going on in the breeding industry. It's something you can be a part of. If you're a breeder, if you offer any breeding services, vets, we absolutely invite you to be a part of it. If you want to email ngriggs, NGRIGGS, at AIMMEDIA.com or call 806-622-2225 and Nick will set you up with some info on the Breeder's Guide. I think that space is closing in the next week or so. So if you're listening to this on January 7th, you've got about a week to get your information in and get yourself booked in the Breeder's Guide.
Awesome. That's super exciting. And, lastly for topics, we just kind of want to run through our last year with the score and the short score. We couldn't do it without you guys. Just from last year, we had a total of 445,475 listens.
Yeah, holy cow, guys. Almost 500,000 listens. You are amazing. The reason that we get to do the short score and the score is because you all tune in and listen, and then our sponsors support what we do because of how great you all participate with us. So, and the cowboys that are willing to give up their time and sit down. Maybe it's in a pickup truck, maybe it's in bleachers, maybe they're calling me while they're driving. You know, everybody that makes this podcast happen. We do it as a service for you all, and I hope everybody appreciates it. It seems like you do because almost 500,000 people have listened to it, or 500,000 listens, which I don't think there's 500,000 team ropers in the world, so y'all have listened to each episode, hopefully. So, you know, the top 5 episodes from the last year, the episode with Cesar de la Cruz, if you haven't gone back and listened to it, man, that was such a cool interview. I'm sure we'll check in again at the stock show this year with Cesar. Colton Schmidt, that was a really fun episode because Colton and I get along really well, and I think you could sure tell. The story of Patrick Smith's Amigo was the 3rd best listened to episode. Ty Blasenkame's episode, we did that one at my kitchen table because Blaster, I don't know if he was dropping a horse off or why he showed up at my house, but that was a fun episode, first thing in the morning over coffee. And then Travis Tryan's episode on Walt was the 5th most listened to episode. Those were also some of the earlier in the year episodes, so I think y'all are going back and listening to things. And I love that our new listeners are going back and catching up on the old episodes. And so hopefully you guys will all get caught up and you will love the Jackal episode. You'll love the World Champs interviews. You'll love Clay Tryans. I think there's so much valuable that we were able to do this past year. And holy cow, we have a lot of big plans for 2020.
So exciting. It's going to be a really good year this year, I think.
I think so too. You know, I saw some requests. They want to hear from Jade. Jade wants to be on the score. So we will have an interview with Jade. I'll sit down at the National Western.
Jade called you out on social media.
He did. He did. Thanks for everybody that followed me as a result of Jade tagging me in his Insta story about why he hasn't been on the score. And for the record, he has been on the score just in the Jackal episode. So that was a great episode. It was my favorite episode of all time. Don't worry, though. He will be on the score, and we will talk about Jade, not just Jackal. Coming up, I know that folks want to hear from Matt Sherwood. We're going to sit down with Trey Yates because he lives not all that far, so we got to pin him down. I've got lots of folks that I want to talk to. I want to talk about different topics. One of the topics I want to go over, it's one of your favorite topics online is buying and selling and the norms of buying and selling. I feel like there's a lot of ground to cover there, especially with all these cool horse sales coming up. So we've just got a huge amount of work to do in 2020. We will be doing podcasts from events. We know those have been popular with you guys. You've all liked to keep up with what's been going on. I know we'll have one from the timed event. We'll have them from the U.S. finals, which BT Dubs are in April this year.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget. Don't miss those. In Fort Worth.
Yeah, we will be at the U.S. finals in Fort Worth. Probably from the Wildfire, maybe NTR finals. We've got all kinds of stuff coming up. So we will be there. You can look for coverage on the website, on the podcast. We try to be wherever you are. So if you're a reader and you want to go to teamropingjournal.com, we want to have something for you. If you are a listener and you're driving in the pickup truck, we want to be there for you, and we want you to listen to the score. So we want to make sure we are helping you know as much about the team roping world as possible. That is our job. So if there's anything we can do more, let us know. And don't forget to leave us a review. 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star, however many stars you think we deserve. We prefer 5.
Yeah.
But if you don't think 5 is appropriate, don't give us a 5. Leave us a comment.
We want your honest opinion.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. On the short score, we do like to have special guests. So as the rodeo season kind of kicks into high gear, we will be inviting folks on, to do quick phone interviews. And then, of course, we like the quality production of the score on Thursdays. So look for more awesome fun things.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.